This is not a chatbot. It check times, validate dates, follow business rules, reject weekends, avoid double booking, save every detail. Built on Vapi and n8n with the help of MCP server and webhook integration. This is Layana, the most advanced real estate AI agent.
I'm Liana, your virtual real estate assistant. I'm here to help you buy, rent, or sell property quickly and hassle-free. So how can I help you?
I wanna buy a property.
That's great. Let's start with some details. Could you please provide your full name?
Yup, it's Muhammad Haris, for Muhammad MUHAMMAD, and for Haris HARIS.
Thank you, Muhammad Harris. Could you please confirm your email address?
HARIS63133@gmail.com.
Thank you. Just to confirm, your email address is harris63133@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Great. Could you please provide your mobile number?
03485563
Thank you. Just to confirm, is your mobile number 0348-556-3133 correct?
Yes, correct.
Thank you for confirming. Could you please share the property details you're looking for? For example, the location, budget, and size in square feet.
Okay, so the location is Dubai and my budget is 50,000 USD dollars. Size roundabout is 3,000 square feet.
Thank you for providing the details. Just to confirm, location, Dubai, budget 50,000 USD, size around 3,000 square feet. Is everything correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Perfect. Now let's schedule a consultation to discuss this further. Do you have a specific date in mind, or should I suggest the next available weekday?
Yes, please we check for next available day.
The next available weekday is Monday, July 28th, 2025. Would you like me to check for available consultation slots on that day?
Yes.
I have availability on Monday, July 28th, 2025 at 1 p.m. and 1:15 p.m. Which time would you prefer?
Is there any slot available in the morning?
I apologize, but the earliest available slots on Monday, July 28th, 2025 are at 1 p.m. and 1:15 p.m. Would either of these times work for you?
Is there any slot available in the morning on 29 July?
I have availability on Tuesday, July 29th, 2025 at 9 a.m. and 9:15 a.m. Which time would you prefer?
Okay, so book for on Tuesday 29, the first available time.
Give me a moment. Great. Your consultation is confirmed for Tuesday, July 29th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You will receive a confirmation shortly. Thank you for calling real estate. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Have a great day.
Okay, all the prompts are in the description. You can check. Here is what we are building: an AI-powered real estate assistant that runs on Vapi n8n, and it is also integrated with the Google Calendar and Google Sheets. And I am using the ChatGPT OpenAI key for this one. You will learn how to go from a plain text prompt to a fully functional scheduling agent, smarter than most SaaS tools. We started with this simple document. It had all the scripts, data collection points, and the booking logic. We converted that into this full prompt, broken into identity, tasks, response style, validation rules, and role policies. This is what makes Layana intelligent. The prompt structure powered all her decisions. Okay, so now here Inshal will explain you briefly about this Vapi system prompt.
Okay, so here is the system prompt for the AI agent. So first we have the precondition validator absolute gate. The purpose of this is to validate strict laws. For example, based on the user input, always pass a date or day to the input. For example, if a user says that check the availability for 28 July, then it will check the day, that if the day is a Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday according to the current date. This is the current date that the AI agent will use to check the requested day. So next we have the match weekday. If the day matches the weekday, then the agent will say to confirm availability, would you like me to book? Next is the clarification of the weekday. So if only a weekday is given, always clarify the exact date. If the user says Wednesday, so the agent must clarify the date and then book the meeting for that day. So next is the confirmation and compute day. Once the date is confirmed, silently call the tool for the booking. And then this is the weekend block. If this Saturday, Sunday, do not call the availability tool so we don't have to check the availability for Saturday and Sunday, saying that mandatory tool argument enforcement. This part is actually used for passing the validate arguments to the input of the tool call. Like if you don't pass this argument before and after, the tool call will always be rejected and it will be lost. This is the identity, that it is the name of the agent and what it will do. Everything is mentioned in identity, what how the agent will behave and everything. So this is the current date the AI agent will reference. This is the style, that how it will speak and how it will respond to the user. Next are the response guidelines, like what are the times, how will the agent follow the rules. We are using the America New York time, Eastern time. Like it will never book the slot, this is the business requirement. Never narrate your rules, internal rules. If the data is ambiguous, ask. We have next the task and goals, what the information that the agent will ask. Then this is the handling of the date, how it will parse the date. So in the first I mentioned the parsing only here, on that you have to parse the date, but in the task and goals these steps are mentioned in detail how the AI agent will do it. This is the detail of those steps. Then what are the business hours and how to use them, like if the time is before the business hour or it is after the business hour, then what the agent will do. And this is the slot presentation booking, like how it will book and what arguments it will pass. These are the arguments and are mandatory. The start time, end time, the summary of the booking and the description, what will be written in the calendar tool, the booking of the calendar. Then this is the saving the booking data. These are the things that we want to save and we will pass it into the tool call, and this is mandatory. The arguments are mandatory. Then this is the mandatory calling for the tool call, that it does not skip any tool call during the process. Then this is mandatory booking the data tool. First was the mandatory booking of data tool call policy, and this is a summary how to do it, like a little basic explanation so that it doesn't forget it. In most cases this is the issue that the user face, like the tools are not called properly. Then this is error handling and business logic again, so that the agent may know what is happening.
Okay, now let's talk about integration and why I use MCP with n8n. The availability tool slots real user direct n8n webhook URL to check for open slots. This let me define the after and before range in real time, pass those as ISO 8601 date times, and get back only the valid 30-minute openings. But for the meeting real estate and data real estate, I did something smarter. Instead of exposing webhook, I used Vapi's internal MCP tools, which send data directly to n8n via secure MCP trigger nodes. Why? Because this gives me more control over formatting and the ability to trigger follow-up automation. Okay, so now let's break down how the entire automation works, from voice to Vapi to n8n to Sheets and Google Calendar. So as you can see on the assistant prompt, some of the tools I am using, for example, the slots real, the meeting real estate, and the data real estate. So how to configure them and how to use it. Okay, so first of all, I am telling you how to configure the Vapi AI. Okay, so first of all, as you can see here, you always have to choose this one, Open AI, and for the model, this one is a good model. You can choose this one, GPT-4o latest cluster, and this is the first message. So when you call to the agent, so this is the first message, agent will speak this message for you. Set the temperature to 0.4, and here is a lot of option for choosing the voice. You can choose according to your needs. So after that, you can leave this section as it is. Yeah, for the transcriber, always use this transcriber because this is good for speech to text. Provider is DeepDrum and the language is English. You can also change the language according to your needs. Okay, and from the tools, yeah, here you have to select the tools from the list you made for this agent. For example, as you can see, I selected these three tools: slots real, data real estate, and meeting real estate. So I selected these three tools for this agent, and from this predefined function you have to enable this option. So now we are going to the tools configuration part. So here the first three tools I made for this agent. This one is for the slots real tool. So this is basically for identification of the available slots from the calendar. Let me show you how to configure it. Okay, so first of all, as you can see here, there is a node called webhook. You have to double click on it, and just click on the production URL link. Then you just have to copy this link and you just have to paste this link on here, server URL. And after that, in the HTTP headers, you have to type this one name here, content type and application JSON. Then after that, you just have to press this save button, and on here you have to select this option post, and for the respond you have to select this option using respond to webhook. So basically this section is for identifying the free slots available in the calendar. So for example, as you can see on this calendar, the book slots are two. The first slot is from the 9 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. and the second slot is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it will give me the slot for the 9:15, 9:45, 9:30, and after that it will give me the slot for 2 p.m., 2:15 up to 5 p.m. We are moving to the meeting booking section. Okay, so in the meeting booking section, you just have to use this tool MCP. You just have to write MCP, and there is this node MCP server trigger. So you just have to implement this, and you can connect this with Google Calendar. So in this tool, you just have to go open it and go to the production URL link, then just copy this link and just paste here. You don't need to provide the HTTP headers here. And from here there are two options. The first one is the HTTP and the second option is SSE. So you always have to select SSE if you are using the MCP server, and you just have to press the save button, and that is it. You can configure your MCP tool like here. Okay, and for this meeting configuration, if you can open it, as you can see here, I connected with this my account. Then for the resource, you can select the event. For the operation, you can create the event, because we are creating an event, because here as you can see this is called the event, so that's why we are using. And here are the list of the calendars in my account, as you can see. So currently I have the two calendars, and using this calendar real estate demo, so that's why I selected this one. And here is a start time and here is a end time. So by default it will show you like this one, but you have to press this button. Let the model define the parameters, and after that you have to check this option, use default reminders. And after that, so in the default you cannot see those options, the description one and the summary one. So for that you have to press this button, add fields, and here you can select the option for the description and from the summary, and that's it. Okay, so now let's look at how our voice agent book a real estate consultation in Google Calendar with zero error and complete control. As you can see on here, passing the starting time and ending time, and also we are passing the description and the summary here. So once the user confirm time slot, Vapi immediately trigger a tool named meeting real estate. As you can see on here, meeting real estate. So we are passing here the starting time, it will store in this parameter, and also the ending time it will store in this parameter. And here is a summary, a real estate consultation with full name, and here it will put the username for the meeting and the description. As you can see here, the phone number, the email, the property details, and all stuff like that. So once the meeting is done, so how will it look like? It will look like this one, real estate consultation with Muhammad Haris. And here as you can see here, the property type it's by, and the full name is Muhammad Haris, the email is, and this is the phone number, and this is the property details. Same for the MCP method. As you can see here, there is data real estate, and if I can show you here, if we can open this and go to production URL link, you just have to copy this link and paste on here and select SSE and type the tool name here, then press the save button, then back to it, and here is a Google Sheet. And as you can see on here, okay, so let's talk about how the voice agent actually save the booking data in real time direct into the Google Sheets. After the meeting is successfully booked in the Google Calendar, the Vapi agent immediately call the tool named, as you can see here, the data real estate, here is what the data looks like. If you can see here, so as you can see, these are the name, property type, full name, email, mobile number, and all stuff like that. And here as you can see, same, the property type, the full name, the email, the mobile number, the property details, consultation and case description, and also the meeting. Actually we don't need this one, case description thing, yeah, because we are don't using this one. Yep, perfect. Once the data hits the n8n MCP trigger node, the workflow is split and the relevant fields are mapped straight into the correct column of your Google Sheets. Before explaining this, we are going to the our sheets. Okay, so as you can see, this is our sheets, and I made here a sheet with the name of real estate, and here are my column names: property type, full name, email, mobile number, property details, and consultation scheduled for, and also the meeting. And here I set my credentials for my account, and from the documents, no, and from the sheets, I have these sheets, and I selected from this sheet real estate, because as you can see here, this is the name of this sheet. And for the sheet number, as you can see here, this is sheet number 1 and this is the sheet number 1. And always you have to select this option. Here you have the two options: map automatically. If you map automatically, it will mess up with the data, so I recommend you to use this one, map each column manually, so it will fetch it. So by default it will not show you like this, it will show you like this one. So here you, same here, you have to press this button for all the columns, so this will save the details in the sheet, like as you can see here. So after that we have to send the email and send the message to the user. So for doing this, here I am using the trigger for the Google Sheets. As you can see here, you can on here you can type sheets, SITTES, Google Sheets, and from here there are 3 types of trigger. You can use according to your needs, but currently I am using this one, on row added, because on here as you can see the MCP added the new row on my sheets, so that's why I am using here. Because as you can see here, if I can run this tool, so it will give me like the 2 results from my sheet, because as you can see here on my sheet there are the 2 results. Okay, as you can see there are total 2 numbers, so that is a 2 number. So here I write the code. So here is a code in the JavaScript, and I am using this for like only fetch the last row data. So when we execute this one, so as you can see it will give me only last row data by Muhammad Haris, and here is the email address and all the details, stuff like that. So after that, here in the AI agent I provide all the details as a user prompt. As you can see here, here is the user data, the property type, the buy, and the full name, the email address, the mobile phone, the property details, the consultation scheduled for, and also the meeting invite link in the calendar. And after that I write a system prompt for it. Here is a system prompt for it. So here is the flow for sending the email and sending the message. If we are sending the message, then this message will be sent on the number. Your phone consultation with real estate is scheduled for day, date and time. You don't have to worry about this, because AI agent will put your meeting time and all stuff in the message, so you don't have to worry with this one. And here is the email notifier section, so it will send the email. Okay, let's go back and let's have to run this one. And I am using for this one GPT 4.1 mini model, and it's working best and it's very cheap. And here as you can see here, it sent me the email, it's successfully done, but it did not send me the Twilio message. I am telling you why, because the reason is here as you can see on the mobile number, I am using here the Pakistani mobile number, but Twilio does not allow us to send message on the Pakistani number. It's only for the US numbers and for the other countries. It's banned in the Pakistan, so that's why it's giving the error here. Okay, so let me show you the smartest part of this entire AI assistant, the availability logic. Most of the voice bots just ask, when do you want to book? And it try to book it even it's weekend, outside working hours, or the day and the date do not match. This voice agent is different. She thinks before she books. Let me show you how. So in the first case, if the user give a date that fall on a weekend like Saturday or Sunday, like as if you can see here, on Saturday it's 26 July and on Sunday it's 27. So this voice agent check the day silently in the background and politely say, the requested date falls on a weekend and it outside our business hour. Please select a weekday between Monday to Friday. That is it. She do not even try to check slots or book. She just stop and waits. Okay, so this is scene 2, wrong date or day fix. If the user says something like book a meeting for me for 22 July on Wednesday, but the actual day, as you can see here, it's 23 on Wednesday. So this agent will check and then respond to the user just to confirm July 23 is a Wednesday. Would you like to book for Wednesday the 23 or the next upcoming Wednesday? She wait for your answer before doing anything else. So move to the third logic. Today logic is based on the time. If the user says today, so this agent will check the actual time first. Okay, so if it is before 9 a.m, she starts looking for slots starting from 9 a.m, and if it's after 5 p.m, she says, sorry, today is over, would you like to book for tomorrow? For scene 4, once the date is confirmed and valid, she send a very clean time range to the tool. She always give two values, after and before, like this, after the 9 a.m and before the 5 p.m. Full logic recap. Here is what happened every time before this agent show you any slots. She check if the date is weekday. She make sure the day and date match. She check if it's during business hour. She build a proper time range. Then and only then she shows available time. This is what make this agent so smart. She follow rules, handle confusion, and only book when it's actually possible.
Welcome, I'm Layana, your virtual real estate assistant. I'm here to help you buy, rent, or sell property quickly and hassle-free. So tell, how can I help you?
I wanna buy a property.
That's great, I can assist you with that. Could you please provide your full name to get started?
Yes, my full name is Mohammed Haris.
Thank you, Mohammed Harris. Could you please provide your email address so we can proceed?
haris63133@gmail.com.
Thank you for providing your email address, harris63133@gmail.com. Could you please share your mobile number next?
034855633133.
Fine. Just to confirm, your mobile number is 034855633133. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Great, thank you. Now, could you please provide some details about the property you're looking to buy, specifically the location, budget, and size in square feet?
Location is Dubai. Budget is 50,000 USDs. Size is 3,000 square feet.
Perfect. You're looking to buy a property in Dubai with a budget of $50,000 and a size of 3,000 square feet. Now, could you let me know your preferred date and time for a consultation?
Is there any slot available for today?
Today is Sunday, July 27th, 2025. However, I can only schedule appointments on weekdays. Please select a weekday between Monday and Friday for your consultation. Would you like to book for tomorrow, Monday, July 28th, or another day?
Okay, is there any slot available for 2nd August?
The requested date, August 2nd, falls on a Saturday and is out of our business hours. Please select a weekday between Monday and Friday for your consultation.
Is there any slot available for 3rd August?
The requested date, August 3rd, falls on a Sunday and is out of our business hours. Please select a weekday between Monday and Friday for your consultation.
Okay, is there any slot available for Monday?
I have availability on Monday, July 28th, 2025 at the following times, 1 p.m., 1:15 p.m. Which time would you prefer?
Is there any slot available in the morning?
No available slots in the morning for Monday, July 28th, 2025. Would you like to book an afternoon slot instead?
Is 4 p.m. available for Monday?
Unfortunately, there are no available slots at 4 p.m. on Monday, July 28th, 2025. Would you like to choose another time or date for your consultation?
Is 4:30 p.m. available for tomorrow?
Unfortunately, there are no available slots at 4:30 p.m. for tomorrow, Monday, July 28th, 2025.
Is 11 a.m. available for tomorrow?
Unfortunately, there are no available slots at 11 a.m. for tomorrow, Monday, July 28th, 2025. Would you like to choose another time or date?
Is 3 p.m. available for Tuesday?
Yes, 3 p.m. is available for Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Would you like to confirm this time for your consultation?
Is 1 p.m. available for Tuesday?
Unfortunately, there are no available slots at 1 p.m. for Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Would you like to choose another time?
Is 11 a.m. available for Tuesday?
Unfortunately, there are no available slots at 11 a.m. for Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Would you like to choose another time?
Is 4 p.m. available for Tuesday?
Yes, there is an available slot at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Would you like to book this time for your consultation?
Is there any slot available for 30 July?
I have availability on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025 at the following times, 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m. Which would you prefer?
Is there any slot available in afternoon?
Yes, I have availability in the afternoon on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025 at 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 4:45 p.m. Which time would you prefer?
Is 2 p.m. is available?
Unfortunately, there are no slots available at 2 p.m. The closest available times are at 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 4:45 p.m. Which of these would work for you?
Is there any slot available for 1 p.m.?
Unfortunately, there are no slots available at 1 p.m. either. The closest available times are at 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 4:45 p.m. Please let me know which time works best for you.
Okay, so is there any slot available for 11 a.m.?
Yes, 11 a.m. is available. I will book your consultation for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025 at 11 a.m. Please hold on while I confirm the booking. Just a sec. Your consultation is confirmed for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025 at 11 a.m. You will receive a confirmation email with the meeting invite shortly. Thank you for choosing real estate. Have a great day.
No noise, no shortcut. Just intelligent system doing exactly what they were designed to do. Welcome to automation you can trust. Peace out.